Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces September 15, 2022. You would do well to focus on the big picture today. Nevertheless, it can be challenging to stick to a schedule today with distractions and interruptions. You could be feeling somewhat unsettled or undecided, so try to be flexible. Keep in mind that minor disruptions or doubts can ultimately lead you to bigger and better things. Today is better for making edits and adjustments than for forging ahead. It's best not to try too hard to get to the bottom of a matter if it's playing with your happiness. Aim to relax your mind. The moon's move into your social sector can help you focus your energies on gratifying activities. Today's astrology is perfect for connecting with colleagues. As mental Mercury forms a sweet trine to innovative Jupiter, you may feel inspired to reach out to your greater professional network. Connections are crucial no matter the industry or field you are in. If there is a professional you have wanted to talk to for a while, then consider today the perfect time to reach out. It can be a well-structured email or a funny comment on their latest post. Either way, send a quick hello and see where it goes. Before leaving your career sector today, the moon will form a friendly aspect to Pluto in your income sector, something that happens every 4 weeks. While this wraps up a positive few days across the income, work and career fronts with Venus, the planet of money, just 3 days away from your income sector, this is just a taste of things to come. The best way for you to be assured of good health is to pay attention to your heart. Pay special attention to this organ this month and you will feel the benefit in both your physical and social life. The heart appreciates a low intake of red meat and dairy, a vigorous aerobic workout or a good run at least 3 times a week, and a lot of good friends whom you can call and confide in regularly. As she moves into her final 3 days in Sagittarius, Venus is free from the pressure of having to weigh up a sense of what's possible with figuring out the when, where, and how. With your birthday month and new solar year still 3 weeks away, and with Mars returning next month for the first time in nearly 2 years, the planets that will do much of the heavy lifting have yet to return. This frees you to indulge in some wishful thinking as Venus works to leave you with a sense of what you want from a new solar year that hasn't even begun yet. As she moves into her final 3 days in Sagittarius, Venus, the planet of love, is watching with interest the different impact the moon is having on both romantic and relationship matters. After a friendly aspect to planets on the romantic front over the weekend, from today the moon begins doing the same to those on the relationship front. This is helping Venus' mission to update your romantic and relationship desires and expectations. Make your move. The moon governs your intimate 8th house of sex, shared resources, and soulmate connections, and it is currently hovering over your bossy 10th house of authority, career, and reputation in the world, which, in turn, encourages you to take charge of the situation at hand. The catch? Luna will simultaneously clash with pleasure-seeking Venus in your sign, creating friction between the image you're trying to portray to the rest of the world versus what you genuinely desire when it comes to dating and romance. The moon's trine to transformative Pluto via your stability-seeking 2nd house of value systems reminds you to prioritize your worth in the process. Just having the moon in your work sector in the heart of the working week is an advantage, but even more so as it forms a friendly aspect to Venus on the career front today and the Sun tomorrow. This is the moon's only visit while the Sun and Venus are in your career sector, but apart from giving job and career matters a boost right in the heart of the working week, this is helping to put the heavens back in harmony after clashing with both during the weekend's full moon. While things have become more professionally charged since the moon left your romantic sector yesterday, and that will only continue, it won't take much to hold on to the spirit of romance. While the moon returns every 4 weeks, this was the last visit this year that will bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, something that is now taking on a life of its own. Our eyes in the sky. The moon takes its first steps in Taurus today. There is a real temptation to sleep in, so go ahead and rest if you need it and don't have any obligations to tend to. Then take the first half of the day slow and easy, giving yourself space to feel and process your emotions. Luckily, the moon is exalted, which gives our vitality a boost and helps perk us up a bit. It's a good day to focus on yourself and the things that make you happy. Switch your attention to simple pleasures and allow yourself to be a little bit superficial. It will help balance out yesterday's heavy energy. Rally around the people who make you feel valued and strong, and give yourself permission to let down your hair and laugh a bit. Creative inspiration often strikes when the moon is in Taurus, so keep a journal handy for any brilliant ideas you have during the day, or spend your time creating art to get your mind off other matters. Overnight, the moon cozies up with Venus, which lends you plenty of warm energy and fills your heart with gratitude and joy. You should be feeling a lot more like yourself tonight, so don't be afraid to appreciate and love yourself. Your wings may get clipped as far as professional progress is concerned. If you've been inappropriate with coworkers or clients recently, you may find an unwelcome surprise in your inbox. It's karma. If you need to apologize, do it and get back to a productive relationship. Cash follows your willingness to be a team player. In the early morning, the moon enters Taurus, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, creature comforts regulate our emotional equilibrium. Yet, we are inevitably destined to be rattled when the moon makes conjunctions to the lunar north node and Uranus. Both have been posted up in Taurus for some time, and our ability to flow with the unpredictable is becoming increasingly integral to our sense of safety. Despite the Taurus moon's penchant for using sensual or tactile means to achieve security, we are being shown the impermanence of material things, and the futility of using them as a crutch in place of embodied confidence. You're breathing new life into something you'd long since lost interest in, so much of your energy is moving in this direction. In fact, you may enjoy a lucky break that makes it happen for real this time. Make sure your cash flow remains steady by portioning it out carefully. You could be seeing your financial picture through rose-colored glasses. At night, the Taurus moon forms a quincunx to Mercury in Libra, stimulating confusion. Both signs are Venus-ruled, and the impulse to be pleasant, even in the face of trying circumstances, will be strong. A desire for harmony prevents us from seeing the reality of a situation, hampering our ability to deal with it directly. We must acknowledge that we are missing key facts. Certain conversations should be had to clear the air. However, when we search for our companions to set the record straight, they seem to vanish. The best course of action now is to remain vigilant. Commit to addressing the issue when better timing presents itself.